I'm Dr. Hilary Coulombe from Glen Oaks Dog and Cat Hospital, and today we're going to talk about medicating your cat. This is my assistant Evelyn. She's going to be asking me some questions.
Hi, Dr. Coulombe. What guidelines does the veterinary industry follow to determine if medications are safe and effective for treating cats?
So, things that, I already messed it up. Okay. Guidelines that, it's okay, they can edit this one out. Guidelines that we follow, we typically want to follow the FDA. The tricky part in cats is medications are expensive to get approved in cats. So a lot of drug companies will get them approved in dogs, and we use them what's called off-label in cats. This just means they haven't gone through the government official to be approved, but they've been researched and are safe for cats. So a lot of the medications we might use might say for dogs only, but just know that we've done a lot of research and we know that it's safe for your cat.
Okay. Are prescriptions generally more effective than over-the-counter medications?
Definitely. So we always want to make sure that we're using a prescription medication for cats, or if you are using over-the-counter, that it's something that a veterinarian has directed you to do. There's a lot of medications out there, especially for cats, that can hurt them over the counter.
All right. And then when I'm feeding my cat, does my cat get what they need from the diet alone?
Not from diet alone. Now, they'll get everything nutritionally that they need, but if they need medications for other things, like we'll talk about in a second, they're certainly not going to get that from their diet.
What are the different types of cat medications used to treat sicknesses or anything that's ailing them?
Yeah, so some common examples would be antibiotics if there's any infection, antivirals, antifungals also for infections. Sometimes we'll give them antiemetics, so those are medications to help stop vomiting, steroids, anti-inflammatories, medication for worms, also hairball relief, and then pain relievers.
Awesome. Do you have any tips on how to give my cat their medicine?
Yeah, so every cat's going to be a little different. Now, some cats are going to be better at taking liquid medication, some are going to be better at taking pills. So just let us know if your cat prefers one or the other, if one is easier for you to administer. We're happy to do a demonstration in the office, so just let us know before you leave. We can give that first dose for you.
Great. Why is it important for people to avoid self-diagnosing their cat's need for pain medication or any medication?
So we really want to see a vet before we diagnose anything. There's a lot of things out there that can look like other things, and we just want to make sure we have the correct diagnosis so we're giving the correct medication. So a good physical exam and history at the office is going to be the best thing.
Okay. Why is early detection so crucial in getting a good result from cat medications?
Yeah, so things like pain in cats, they're really good at hiding it. So that's again why something you want to have a veterinarian address so that we can see if we can detect any signs of pain or signs of illness. Cats try to hide those things because in the wild, that's what they would want to do. But obviously in our home, that's a little different. So just making sure if you suspect anything is up, scheduling an exam.
And why would you say blood work is important for any kind of medications?
So blood work is just going to check underlying organ function to make sure that whatever medication we give is going to be handled appropriately by the body. So always a good thing to have, especially if we're giving medications like steroids or anti-inflammatories that can have some negative effects on some of the organs.
Okay, makes sense. Why should I purchase cat medications from my vet instead of going through an online pharmacy?
So at the vet, it's going to be more controlled than an online pharmacy. So we know where these medications have been stored. We're getting them directly from the distributors so we can vouch for the authenticity of the medications. Unfortunately, there are a lot of counterfeit medications that are sold online, and some of them are really good and they look so similar to the actual product, but they can make your pet really sick. So always make sure you're getting medications from us.
Is it ever okay to give human medication that we have at home to our cats?
I would say never. So always make sure you're checking with us first. Again, cats are much more sensitive to things like non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, and it can make them very, very sick or even kill them. So no medications without speaking to the vet first. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call.